In English language, we have many more ways of saying very and very much using different words. Sometimes they even sound more poetic, or give deeper meaning. So today I'm going to give you some intensifying adverbs. This is how we call these synonyms of the word very. And you can use them all the time just to sound much better and fluent. So the words we're going to discuss today are highly, totally, absolutely, utterly, strongly, bitterly, ridiculously, and deeply. The first and the only problem with them is that mostly it is about collocations. So you are to take into account all these combinations of words. How well do they sound with each other? For example, the first one, highly. Highly usually goes with words such as successful, controversial, effective, and this way it is usually collocates with very positive words. If you want to intensify the words which are antonyms to these words, you can always use extremely, extremely unsuccessful, extremely ineffective. My friend's business is highly successful. Standard ways of learning proved themselves extremely ineffective. Now goes absolutely, utterly, and totally. These words are usually met in collocations with extreme meanings. For example, impossible. You can never say very impossible, but totally impossible or absolutely impossible, sure, why not? Moreover, usually it goes with negative meaning. So some examples are miserable, wrong, devastated. With all due respect, you're utterly wrong. This whole situation is completely ridiculous. And at last, the most particular cases, strongly. Strongly usually goes with words that we use to express our opinion, such as strongly believe, strongly argue, strongly oppose. I strongly recommend you to see this film. I strongly believe that one day it all gets better. The word deeply usually helps us to express some feelings. Deeply shocked, deeply hurt, deeply religious. People in most sects are usually deeply religious. After these events, my friend Sarah was deeply shocked. My breakup deeply hurt me. Sounds a little bit poetic. This is why we usually use it in writing. Considering the word bitterly, it is obvious that usually it goes with something really sad. The whole family was bitterly disappointed after her decision. And the last one, I would say my favorite one, is ridiculously. Should you have seen the film Harry Potter, I guess you remember this spell which is called ridiculous. So ridiculously is usually used with something that is unbelievable and really ridiculous. For example, something can be just ridiculously cheap, but at the same time, something can be ridiculously expensive. The new mobile phone was ridiculously expensive, so I have bought myself another one. It was ridiculously cheap. It went for a song for me. And this is a great new phrase for you, keep that in mind. To go for a song means to be so cheap that you could get it by just singing a song. So this is the origin of this phrase. So they were some intensifying adverbs that you'd better use instead of the word very. I really hope it was useful for you. It was a real pleasure to teach you. Thank you very much. I would never deny a subscription, a like, and please tell me what would you like to go through next time. See you later.